Hey y'all, what's goody, what's goody, what's goody? It's your girl S Nova, the Universal Donor. And I'd like to welcome you back to Stiletto Empress Tarot at s.e.tarot99. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, subscribes. Tell a friend to tell a friend. That way we can all be friends. You dig? All right. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope folks is motivated to get to the bag, get down to the nitty gritty. We're going to get right into it. As I explained yesterday, Saturn retrograde started. It's going to last until November 28th. And it is the season of reviewing structures and responsibilities, meaning addressing unresolved issues and getting that karma that you deserve for whatever went down. We're also in the middle of Neptune retrograde and Pluto retrograde, which is Pluto revisiting unresolved issues, old baggage around resources and relationships. Neptune forced to face reality. People will be seen for who they are. And Saturn review structures and responsibilities, address unresolved issues and karmic lessons. So for the rest of this year, we are pretty much going to be in an energy of receiving the real. Anything that was left unanswered, unresolved, it's judgment time. That's pretty much what we're in. We are in the era of judgment, and we will be in the era of judgment until shortly before Christmas. And then on top of that, we got the Mercury retrograde that's creeping around the corner too. I'll have to get those dates for y'all. But yeah, we are definitely coming into a time to where what's done in the dark will definitely come to the light. And if you got any good dharma coming to you or any bad karma coming to you, it's coming regardless. So, you need to kind of figure out where you are emotionally, as well as things that you need to let go of. You need to get in tune with yourself and who you are, not what others want you to be. And, also forgive yourself for past mistakes. Now, to do something once, maybe even twice, is a mistake. But I feel like 2+ on the real, that's a decision. And a lot of people have made some serious decisions, and they stood on it. They stood on business with these decisions. So now they're being reviewed and analyzed, like in regards to how people worked with other people and the relationships that they built and the resources that they had and or received. Did you get all of this? Did you do all of this from a good place, from a place of love, from a place of togetherness? Or were you just out here being a straight up evil little demonic creature? Because Saturn is all about that karma. How was your foundation? It makes me think of the Tower card. And yesterday the Tower card came out first. So we're going to be using the before tarot, and we're going to be using the after tarot, because we're still getting a lot of information in regards to old baggage, revisiting unresolved issues, reviewing structures and foundations, and what responsibilities and obligations that people had, and during this time. So this is a collective read, all signs included. Take what resonates, leave what does not, and don't trip potato chip because you already know you got that dip. So I ask, Father God, the Most High Ancestors, please grant the collective the serenity to accept the things that they cannot change, the courage to change the things that they can, and the wisdom to know the difference. All right? All right. First card out. Four of Wands in reverse. So there's definitely some trouble at home. There is definitely some unstableness going on. Somebody's not protected. Four also talks about boundaries. You know, so there could definitely be a lot going on within a community, within a home. You know, the fourth house is also the emotional home that is Cancer, moon energy, secrets being revealed, truths coming out. So yeah, somebody's home life is being turned upside down and they are not protected from the truth being revealed. We got the Three of Wands. Somebody's actions. Because usually the Three of Wands, they're facing, like you don't see the boats and things. Are those boats? Yeah, you don't see all of that. You know, pretty much somebody is not protected from the things that they did and they missed their ships. They were distracted. They were distracted from moving forward. That's why their home life, their stability is in question. We got the Emperor. Somebody in a position of power, or even before they got into a position of power. It's almost like I'm getting somebody tried to, they got distracted. Somebody who was on their way to a position of high honor got distracted, and therefore their life is turned upside down. We got the Eight of Wands. Usually the Eight of Wands is action. You know, they're already in the air. This looks like a target. Like somebody was targeting someone. So somebody or somebodies decided to change the trajectory for this emperor and distract them. They wanted to change this emperor's situation. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, I'm getting somebody didn't want this emperor or this person that was about to be held in high honor to actually receive it. Because as you see, the emperor's not even sitting down yet. Somebody targeted someone because they didn't want them to be seen in high honor. They wanted them distracted so they couldn't move forward, and their home life, their stability would be in jeopardy. Yep, Knight of Swords. Somebody got a group of people together. Because I'm seeing a bunch of people. We don't usually see this side of the sword, other side of the card. We see him in action. But we see how there's a group of people like watching the Knight of Swords, and he's not moving yet. It's almost like, you know, when you see the you know, war movies and stuff like that, and the knights and stuff, and they're rallying up. Yes, for we shall fight. Yeah, you know, like stuff like that. So this Knight of Swords got these people riled up to target somebody who was held in high honor before they could take their place. And it was a distraction. It was literally to distract someone from seeing what was really going on. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, this Knight of Swords got them all together to target this Emperor before they could take their rightful place of high honor. And because of this, their home life and their stability was destroyed. The plan was for somebody to have their stability destroyed. The plan was to send somebody. I'm getting that this Three of Wands and this Knight of Swords is the same person, but they need a backup. They definitely need a backup. They need a backup to get this done. That's what this Eight of Wands, Three of Wands is. They wanted to destroy somebody's home, somebody's stability. Let me turn it up really quick. Yeah, they didn't want somebody being celebrated. Because on the original card, it's just the two. Now this is a whole group. It's a chariot, and well, like a chariot, you know, a horse and carriage. People happy. They didn't want this person to have that. It almost gives me 10 of Cups vibes. Somebody got somebody riled up with some communication to target somebody before they could take their rightful place. I'm still a little confused on this Three of Wands though, because usually the Three of Wands is moving forward. So yeah, they it's pretty much planning with this bird and them not looking up. It's planning to stop somebody from having their ships come in, to disrupt their celebration, their acknowledgement. To stop somebody from being acknowledged in high honor. That's what 3 is. Acknowledgement, expression. Jupiter, confidence, pride. Jupiter, a personal expansion, process, and realm of your horizons. Yes, somebody did not want this person to take their rightful place and be celebrated and respected. King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups doesn't have his cup yet. It's almost like they wanted to... Because when I see this, I'm also thinking Ace of Cups. I feel like they wanted to give somebody who was emotionally responsible a dirty offer. This Emperor, King of Cups. They wanted to disrupt their celebrations, their home life and everything by trying to give them a dirty offer. And they got all of these people to help them. To help target them and try to break somebody down. That's really what I'm getting. They didn't want somebody to have good fortune. That's Jupiter. Jupiter is the wheel of fortune. 3, acknowledgement, expression. They didn't want somebody to be acknowledged. They didn't want somebody to express themselves by moving forward. They didn't want somebody to have good luck. They didn't want somebody to have a good life. They didn't want somebody to have stability. That 4 of Wands is stability. 8 of Cups. King of Cups, 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups, he's walking away on the original. This cup, he's drinking. It's giving me love bombing. They wanted to be able to love bomb somebody, or they possibly did love bomb somebody to distract them. That's that fake love. They got a whole bunch of people rallied up with some level of communication. They moved in fast to target this person. Like this It's a salamander. It doesn't give me bad. It gives me that they wanted to call somebody bad. They wanted somebody to be seen like a salamander, a reptile, a snake, a shapeshifter. They wanted to ruin somebody's reputation before they could take their rightful place and stop their progression. They wanted to ruin somebody's reputation, therefore ruining their pride, disturbing their emotional home and peace with love bombing. That's exactly what they did. They used this King of Cups to do it. I'm getting the Emperor and the King of Cups right now. They're not looking at like the same person, but sometimes as the story unfolds, it can change. Who's this Emperor? High Priestess. There's that bird again. There's the bird. Somebody knew. Somebody knew. It's giving me once again, a little birdie told me. Somebody knew what was destined for this Emperor. Possibly Aries energy. I am. Aries, I am. Somebody knew what this Emperor was going to be. So before they could make it there, they had to destroy them. Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. Gemini is also the lovers. So this possibly could have been a lover. Gemini, I think. This person thought that they could get all these people together to mess with this Emperor, High Priestess energy. Somebody that was intuitively correct to distract them, to disrupt their stability. And I feel like this King of Cups took the bait. I feel like this King of Cups took the bait. Because what's that? Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups. This King of Cups could have took the bait, or that's what was supposed to happen to this Emperor. This Emperor was supposed to be emotionally drunk in love. That's what it's giving me. Drunk in love. This person was supposed to believe in whatever emotional BS this Emperor, this High Priestess is giving me. They were supposed to believe in whatever emotional BS that they were being fed so they wouldn't move forward. Doesn't he look unstable versus this guy? They sent somebody. Somebody already knew what was destined for this person, so they tried to stop it. They wanted this person to go from here, I'm focused, I'm ready to do what I need to do, I'm ready to move forward, to this. I'm down and out. I'm distraught. It's this King of Cups. Here. Go ahead. Go do this to them. Bring them from here to here. Bring them from the Three of Wands to the Eight of Wands. I mean, bring them, Eight of Wands. It's right here. It's a target. It's a couple of people that were planning this. This wasn't something that was just done by one person, but they used one person. They used a person to be a martyr to get this done. Because collective, this is how you were supposed to be. Drunk in love. Or drunk, not even if it's not drunk in love, wanting love. Wanting love. It's almost like somehow you were supposed to come back to these people. And by coming back to these people, it was going to stop you from moving forward. Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands is about action. Yeah, they did not want you. And what is that? 8. 8 of Wands right here, right? And then we got the Knight of Wands. 8 plus 1 is 9. They didn't want you to be courageous. They did not want you to take action. Ninth house. Higher mind. Distant travel, philosophy, religion, teacher, higher education. Jupiter, again, which is good luck and fortune. Sagittarius, we seek. They did not want you to move on for yourself. Sagittarius, we seek. Is it not correct that on the 3 of Wands in the original Rider-Waite-Smith, he is looking off into the horizons, ready to move forward? They did not want you to have anything good. And even on the 9 of Wands, you're surrounded by 8 sticks and you holding on to one, just like this Knight. They didn't want you to be able to move on. You were supposed to be broken down completely, but you're not. 8 plus 1 equals 9. The 9 of Wands, I may bend, heifer, but I don't break. You didn't. But that was the plan. That was the plan. If all of these people come against you, you should not be able to move forward. You can't be in this high priestess emperor energy if they're love bombing you enough and if they're distracting you enough. There's no way you could be in that energy. What we got for the Knight of Swords? Nine of Swords. Everybody that came for you behind your back got blood on their hands. Look at all that blood on there. Everybody that came for you got blood on their hands. Everybody, 9 plus 1 equals 10. This Knight of Swords really gathered people up to stab you, to take you out in your sleep. Because the 9 of Swords, somebody is already woken up in despair. You ain't got up yet. They did all this behind your back. They did all of this behind your back, and everybody got blood on their hands. But you know what? This 9 of Swords also makes me think of the 4 of Swords, because aren't they resting too? The only difference is the 4 of Swords is resting comfortably. They are at peace. It's almost like they were really trying to catch you off guard and do you something. And this Knight of Swords led the cavalry. And these people took action before you could get into your rightful place to distract you and destroy your home life. Destroy your emotional side. And they used somebody that they could emotionally manipulate, because that person was supposed to emotionally manipulate you. But the joke is on them, because they knew you knew what was up. And now they stuck for trying to stop your forward movement behind your back. I don't know why folks be thinking all the time that people don't see things. You might not speak. Because look, his eyes are closed. You can't see it, but his eyes are closed. Right here. They thought because you didn't see it. Closed. Closed. They thought because you did not see it that you didn't know it was going on. But intuitively, you did. Just like this little birdie. The bird they sent to distract you. The bird they sent to watch you. They knew it just as much as you do. You're looking down, but you know what's up. You know what's up. They tried it. It's almost like I don't even know if I need the after tarot, because I feel like we getting the story now. Like, this is what they tried before. It did not work. You were supposed to drink the Kool-Aid. You did not. And that person was supposed to stop you from moving forward, but they already knew you were going to move forward. They already knew you knew what was up. But they kept trying to take action. But they couldn't do it by themselves. They could not do it by themselves. It's at least... It's at least 3 to 8 people that took action against you. But if you count the Knight of Swords and this 9 of Swords, it's 10 people total, possibly even more, that got blood on their hands for coming for you in the dark. They already had dirt on them. They already did dirt. Even before stabbing you. They already did dirt. And this 9 of Swords sealed their fate. That's the 10. That's the leader. Every sword is bloody except for this Knight of Swords. That's why he got all these people involved. Even if we count this, different court cards, 8 wands plus 1 sword, that's 9. So he dirty on this too. 9 plus 1 equal 10. That Knight of Swords is the last one. You're not exempt. You're not exempt. You thought you were going to get away with your hands clean because you got your henchmen to come after somebody before they could reach their higher ground. But guess what? They did anyway. And you knew they would. You knew they would. Stop playing. Folks love to play games. Like people stupid. The Emperor and the High Priestess ain't out here for nothing. If anything, this Knight of Swords, King of Cups energy, is the one that got played. They the one that drank the Kool-Aid. Not you, Emperor, High Priestess. It's almost like you saw it before it even happened. You knew it before it even happened. These people are wild. King of Cups, 4 of Wands in reverse. Look at that damn bird. 9 of Pentacles. You were supposed to be distracted by somebody's love offer so they could come in and destroy your stability. It did not happen. It did not happen. They were supposed to destroy you financially and destroy you emotionally before you could walk in your purpose and your power, but you knew that, and it did not happen. 3 of Wands, 8 of Cups. And even, look, before I even pull, look at the moon. Look at the moon. The moon is like, why do you keep doing this? The moon is almost like disappointed because they knew this wasn't going to work. And is that not a stick, aka another wand? Wand, wand, wand. 8, 9, 10. This King of Cups is burdened by this. This King of Cups is burdened by what they tried to do because they failed. They failed. And with it being in reverse next to the High Priestess, they could not move on you. They wanted to, but they couldn't. And everybody, 9 + 1, 10 of swords, everybody's in trouble. Everybody got blood on their hands. His sword was clean here, because whatever he may have done was not discovered. But now it is. And they sick about it. Now it is. And they sick about it. 3 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. You see how his hand ain't even around the wand yet? Ready to take action. They was ready to take action to do something towards you, but they could not. They targeted you. Ready, but they could not. Because you already knew what was up before you even sat down. Before you got into your higher power, before you got into your true nature and energy, you already knew what was up, and they knew it. This Knight of Swords knew it. This King of Cups even knew it. Look at his face. Like, why are y'all even trying? He looked like he don't want to take the cup. But guess what? He did. And now he out here messed up. He took it. Oh yeah, motherfucker, you took it. But you knew better. You knew you wasn't what's a goon to a goblin, bro. You knew that the person that you were coming against was somebody that was highly intuitive, an authoritative figure, responsible, ready for it. You didn't come out, collective. You did not come out as a court card. You came out first as a major arcana. And then you came out again as a higher major arcana. 2, balanced. The moon. I am the truth and the secret. I am the emotion and the moods. I already know what's up. Everybody else coming out as court cards. You came out as major arcana. Stop playing with you. Tell these folks stop playing with you. For real. Stop being goofballs. Look. Goof my troop ass motherfuckers. Stop it. High Priestess Emperor. Hierophant, come through. Stop playing. You see how they about to put that crown on your head? You ain't got it yet. But it's on the way. You ain't sat down yet, but you bout to. You already knew what was up before up was up. You already knew what was up before up was up. And they knew it. They knew it. That's why on the original Hierophant card, it looks like they're begging for forgiveness because you already knew what was up. And you knew that by trying to do this, your ass was grass. Collective, you ain't coming out as nothing but major arcana. You ain't coming out as no court cards. That's small business. That's small business. Look at this line. Straight down. Emperor, High Priestess, Hierophant. You are divinely guided and protected by God. You knew it. They knew it, and whoever these other two people are, these people here that sent that King of Cups, Knight of Swords towards you to try and stop you with this Knight of Wands, who is now an Eight of Cups, they knew it too. That's why they ass sick. That's why they sick. Because they thought they was going to have you in the Nine of Wands and then put you in the Ten of Wands. But nah, ain't no forward movement on this, Chief. Whatever was said that was supposed to bring action, that stopped. The Most High stopped it. Because you're anointed. They thought they was going to say something to cause some action to happen towards you. No, it's not going down. Idiots. Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Now, this is the building of a plan. They're working on it. So whatever they were working on to try and take action towards you is no more. You have reached whatever level that you're supposed to be on. You've reached it. Therefore, whatever plan this is a bust. And now they probably still hiding out indoors instead of being out in the open like the Three of Pentacles usually is. Trying to come up with something else. Ain't gonna happen. Y'all are not moving forward with whatever secret plans y'all got against the collective. Stop being goofy. Trying to make secret plans against somebody that intuitively knows that you're trying to distract them from what is rightfully their place. Yeah, okay, go ahead. You see how the arm is out? Yeah, all right, go ahead, land. You're not stopping nothing. I see you. I entertain it for a moment. Even this Nine of Pentacles. I see you. I see what's up. But I'm going to still be straight. Because those that were once against me will follow me. Look at the original Rider-Waite card. The bird now belongs to her with that little hoodie over his eyes, and they go where she tells them. Imagine your goons and goblins now being henchmen for the one you once tried to destroy. That's what it is. Knight of Swords. Nine of Cups. Nine of Swords, actually. Six of Wands. Look at that. In the same line. Being crowned, being crowned. Let me say it again. Being crowned, being crowned. And then look at the little bald heads. Baldy. It's this guy that's crowning this guy. So the same ones that tried to come against you gotta give you your flowers. You're definitely being crowned by the Most High. Now you're being crowned by the people. Ain't that something? Very interesting. They realizing this is not a battle you can win. This is not a battle you can win. Look, Baldy on there too. The fireman. It's one person. It's one person out of this group of people that realized they can't beat you. They always knew they couldn't beat you. And they don't, they either ready to give you your flowers or they don't want to give you your flowers. And that's why they're in this energy. Because they've been knowing. Look at the face. Look at the face of the King of Cups. They've been knowing they can't beat you. They've been knowing this. It's on the bottom. And now they want to come together with you. Can't beat them, join them. Ain't that it? Ain't that it? Can't beat them, join them. They knew they couldn't beat you. They knew it. They knew it. They knew it. They knew it. They wanted to be on your team. They wanted to be on your team. They always knew they would never be able to defeat you. They always knew they would never be able to defeat you. But they tried to come after your ass anyway. And they tried to get other people to do it. They tried to get other people to help. Because they always knew. They always knew. They always knew. See, this is the thing. Why get your ass whooped on purpose? Why not follow your gut? Why not trust your intuition? Life is a gamble. You feel me? Life is definitely a gamble. And if this is what you wanted to do from the beginning, why not just do it? Oh, let me guess. Because you're trying to be a king. You want to be seen as some type of leader. You're just a runner. Errand boy and or girl. They send you to go get the backwoods and cigarettes and the drink. But you want to be seen as some type of leader over a true leader. Even before they sat down, they was boss. Crisscross applesauce never took a loss without paying the cost. Let all these people hype this little salamander up. Let all these people hype this person up. And this person was at one point emotionally intelligent. They were intuitively correct. They knew. He knew he shouldn't have took this offer. Now look at him. Now look at him. Emperor. Whether male or female, they knew that you couldn't be beat. They knew it. And because you stayed within your power, you're being crowned by the universe. And then you're going to be crowned by the people. Because as above, so below.